I got to the point where I had to leave for my work for like 2 weeks, and after I come back, there were like 1 or 2 new codexes, some errata, some FAQ, and I was like, fuck this. I have to, keep it up like some news from around the world. Very strange. Not very strange, I mean, just frustrating. Just frustrating. To be constantly, following what's happening in the game. And other systems, I feel like they have much less updates. Like Age of Sigmar and Horus Heresy, I think they are just built. Maybe in the beginning there were some FAQs that they had to fix things that were actually breaking the game. But overall, the systems are fun to play. I heard very good opinions about Lord of the Rings, and many of my friends are playing Lord of the Rings. It's something tempting for sure. But the new edition is coming, so let's wait and see how it's gonna play out, what they're gonna change, and then I will decide if I want to get into it. I think so. In the end, I really love the Lord of the Ring movies and books. It was something that I was growing up with. And although the miniatures maybe are not my favorite. Morning, Ingi. Hello. Definitely they're trying to do something lately. Like they are getting these sets and the new units look nicer and nicer. Lord of the Rings, although I am not against printed stuff as well. There are many companies that are creating STL files for 3D printing, and some of them are amazing. So if you are not going to play in any tournaments or in official JW store, maybe, then I don't think anyone would say anything if you're gonna play some replacement for, I don't know, whatever, Rohan or Gondor or anything like that. I found especially my brother helped me find amazing eldars. I want to say elves, of course, elves, very beautiful elves, wooden elves, and elves from Rivendell, very nice, very nice files. He has like full Rohan look-alike army in Isengard. Very beautiful. And he's actually painting Isengard at the moment. If you wanted to check his work, I think he put something on our Discord. He's painting these Uruk-hai in a very nice standard. Good quality painting. A lot of details, nice transitions, and just overall, you feel like these guys were in the movie actually. And live, so in person they look even better. And I was like, God damn, can I just buy it from you? Yeah, for sure, paint, but I would like to buy all your army, Isengard army. On Sundays we have streamed together, and he started this Sunday painting Saruman in white. So I'm very curious how it's gonna end up looking. White is a very difficult color to, you know, master, to paint actually. So it's not easy to make the mini look nice. White. Okay. So this is the first color of dry brush over the bases for my Telemons. And the second color and the final color highlight is gonna be Fenrisian Gray. Fenrisian Gray looks more like a blue color, like a light blue color. But I don't want to use just a straight gray and then light gray. I feel it's nice, but I feel I want to have a little bit more vibrant colors, a little bit more interesting finish here. So even though it's blue color, with all the dark blue and like grayish blue, some violet background is gonna give interesting feeling, like he's on some another strange planet, or maybe walking through the night. No, it's not. It's not just a regular, you know, black, gray, and white. It's less flat. And I like this combination of colors because with the you know, quite vibrant, and you know, there's a lot of gold, black, and red on the miniature. It gives really, really nice contrast, and it just highlights the miniature quite well. You have this blue, cold, very cold base, and then on top of that, like pretty vibrant golden red, you know, custody soldier or dreadnought or whatever. So I feel this combination, I like to use this combination. You know, you can see separate both things separately as some interesting pieces. Okay, right. So you know what I mean. So it's, this one is very cold, this one is like warm. So it's nice. I like the contrast that it's showing. Makes the miniature pop out. You're progressing with dreads like lightning. I mean, this is still the first dread. No worries, no worries. I have my second one here. Still need to be washed and everything, but dreads are, if are done like me, so you know, simple technique, are going fast. There is much less details on dreads than on the regular guys. I think I spend more time painting guardians with spears than this Telemon Dreadnought, just because they have like some black spears. You know, there's some room for non-metallic metal. There's some room for nice highlights, nice finishes. So, and here straight up wash, dry brush, just the shoulder parts a little bit nicer, and that's it. Okay, let's do the second base, since I'm already doing this. At least the Custodes dreads are like this, because I'm sure you can spend much more time doing the Space Marines dreadnoughts. The Redemption dreadnoughts, they have much more details. You can, you know, jump between colors. They have actual panels, and then joints. You can do different color joints. You can do different color panels. Right, depends what's the chapter. They have, you know, very diverse weapons, so you can do a lot there. Here, not so much. But that's why I like it. That's why, you know, I started this challenge with this army. But because I knew that it's just gonna take not that much time to paint all this stuff. When I will switch to my elders, then definitely that's gonna be a journey. That's gonna take probably like a year to finish. But I have some ideas, you know, for my armies that I actually want to paint not with metallics. I want to experiment a little bit with oil paints and see how it goes. I know oil paints maybe for elders are not like the best idea, because usually they have like very nice clean finish, at least that how they are portrayed, right? All their armors are very nice, clean, no scratches, no like getting old or something look. And the oil paints are giving this look. So I need to test it on some guys and see if that's something I want to do. The look is also much different than standard heavy metal look. They have like more artistic, I would say, more realistic, maybe. I had some tries with oil paint with my Necromunda gang for Chaos Cultist gang. I can show you the results, and I used their oil paints. Okay, I think the result is fine, but it's like very. You feel like dirty finish. Because this oil paint, it's gonna, you know, the main idea is to put it all over, and it's gonna stick into the recesses, and then you just take a white spirit and, you know, remove the layer that's on top. But yeah, it's definitely gonna get into all the colors, just, you know, tinting them a little bit. Well, for example, I have these guys here. I believe, yeah, they were made with oil. Yeah, definitely. So you have to, you know, remove the oil from most highlight places. It's definitely like a rough look. I mean, also this miniature is, you know, it's meant to look rough. They are just cultists, right? So, but you see, it's gonna end up in all these recesses. Then you remove with some sponge the excess. And yeah, it's just a different feeling of the paint job. I have to see, because maybe it actually looks nice on elders. Who knows? Who knows? We'll give it a try. I'll use one guy. Let's see. Okay, so let's do the Iron Breaker places. So Iron Breaker. Second. Okay, I got this. So the iron breaker will go to all metallic parts as a highlight, as a black driver. Let's see. I'll start with very small brush, the smallest I have, and maybe end up with even smaller, just a regular brush, because there are some parts that are gonna be very, very, very small and hard to get. So just a tip, remove the excess of the paint. Let's do this part. It's easily accessible. There we go. Small touch here. And here on the pipes. Go. And there are some parts here that I want to touch a little bit, but first let's do weapons. On the fists, just a little bit of touch. And here. Nice. And well, I actually will not use anything. I think this doesn't require any highlight. But since we are on the iron breaker, I can use the highlights here on his guns. But let's take bigger brush. And with bigger brush, it's gonna be quicker. Move access to the paint. Nice, easy, and fast. I know there's some gold already, but then don't worry about that. I can paint the gold again if necessary. And in a second, I'm gonna glue the to do one last thing. The details, the ornaments on the shoulder pads, right? I forgot about this step. They should be done very nicely, because they will, you know, since the shoulder pad itself, it's a main thing that you're gonna look at. Datiega, hello, welcome. Somebody. So the shoulder pad is gonna be the main thing that you're looking at when looking at my Telemon. So these ornaments should be done as close to perfection as possible. We'll try to achieve that. We'll see what I can do. I'm gonna start with contrast, some black contrast. It's nice and easy, good flow. It's gonna get into recesses that these ornaments have. Okay. That's it. Let's clean the brush. And so 3 colors, maybe wash and then another one. All these need, like, see these screws? I need to paint these screws and these ornaments first black, then silver, then gold. Maybe wash with agric surfaced and then some highlight. So let's go ahead and start. Let's find some black. Actually, we'll do something different. I'll use a bottom black because the bottom black was a base paint for the shoulder pad, so at least it has the same kind of structure. I'll use a little bit of water to thin it down. Rahama, are you going to paint some Aldari models in the future? Yes. Yes. I can even show you. Hope I will not lose the connection. I think no. I'll show you exactly. Let me know if you can see. You can see something, right? So the answer is yes. I have quite a few models for Aldari that are waiting for me to paint. But let's finish with Custodes first, right? Step by step. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I have only what I painted. Elder Army, lovely. Do you have something finished? Well, I have, I guess. I'll show you my, but not really finished. Like they are kind of done. Let's focus. Some things here. OMG, these are gray warriors. Yeah, there's a lot of grays, unfortunately. I saw your pants. Yeah, I mean, I have pants, so that's at least that, right? That is important. So yes, as you could see, I have some things painted, but definitely there is more to paint. And if you were ever thinking that I'm lying about 1000 miniatures, you could see just a little like glimpse of what I have. I am not lying. I might actually have more. Just I think 1000 is a catchy number. Sounds good also. Okay. Okay, I think I don't have much minis to paint. At the beginning of the new year, there will be new codex for elders. I hope that your army will be ready. Oh, actually, that's interesting because then it's good reason for me to start painting them, right? My army will not be ready. Let's face it. But it's actually a good reason to start painting some of them. Maybe some people will be interested in seeing how it's done, how it can be done in the like a regular, tabletop level. I really like my painting scheme for Eldars, this blue. I was trying to imitate this blue that's in Forge World book cover. There are, these big titans walking in the kind of a winter or so, and they are like very nice, cold, light blue. I feel this fits Eldars very, very well. I'm not the best. I'm not the biggest fan of other color schemes, the basic color schemes that JW present for Eldars. I think that other models are hard to paint because of many smooth elements and areas. Yes, it is true, but also I will just use some airbrush. No, let's be honest. It's much easier to do all these smooth areas with airbrush and just paint the recesses with some kind of wash or even oil paint. Apply it on the recesses, it will just spread by itself. So this is gonna be the plan. I will definitely use on the streams with Eldars a lot of airbrush. Because as I said, there's a lot of smooth areas. Airbrush can give you really nice transitions from very, very deep dark color to light in seconds. You can, of course, do highlights still, and probably I will do highlights on top of it because to try to make it look nice. But I'm not going to, paint all the panels by hand. No way. I was already testing to using airbrush last Sunday on the stream with my brother, and it was working, it was working fine. I didn't use my booth to cover the desk. I just used a few sheets of papers, and looks like it's working. It's covering enough that I don't paint it all over my desk. We'll see, we'll try. Also, honestly, I was planning more to, after Custodes, start with Necrons. To finish my Necron army first, then Eldars. But maybe Eldars is a better choice. Just because of the new army, new codex. Maybe I can do a little bit of Eldar, then take a break, then do Necrons. The Necrons will be fun because I don't have that much unpainted left, and I feel it's gonna be a much faster project than Eldars. Faster and easy to paint. It's like a similar technique used here and with Necrons, just silver, wash, dry brush, some details, goodbye. Next one. And Eldars are a piece of a piece of work. You have to actually focus quite a lot there. Okay, so as you can see, I painted all the screws black and these ornaments. I'm gonna now switch to the iron breaker again. and just give it a little dab on top with some small brush. Let's see if I can find some small brush. Maybe this one. And then on top of that, if it's gonna look good, maybe I'll just leave it silver. Jared told me that I need to finish my combat patrol till the end of the weekend. I think that's a challenge. Yeah, yeah, that's a good challenge. And I think it's I mean, depends what kind of army you have, right? Then it's possible or a little bit less possible. So silver all over the screws here. Maybe silver actually is nice color, nice break from gold, because not everything needs to be gold here. And like this fits silver look here. How many miniatures do you have in your combat patrol? This is the key. Okay, let me just paint the tip of the rockets here with a little bit of silver, just to give it nice shiny finish. They will still look red. That's the idea. They will still look red, but at least they will be like, there we go. They look way better with this silverish finish. Okay, let me try to do this ornament. It's still custodies. Okay. They don't have like low amount. They have some sisters of silence there. So I would recommend you start painting them if you want to finish. There we go. And very delicate touches here. Actually, I like silver more. It gives a little bit of a contrast here for gold and red. I'm not painted gold actually. I can add some highlights, like more light silver, I guess. But the silver itself looks good. Yeah, let's do other shoulder. Here, just a tip of the brush touch. And next. Okay, 2 more. There you go. And then very careful correction of the ornament here. I don't want to go to the panel because I'm gonna have to, correct everything. It's not ideal. Polona Brezik, cześć. Welcome. Welcome the stream. Shit, there you go. I said I don't want to go to the panel and I fucking did it. Okay. I'm gonna correct it with black only. Just let it dry. I know normally you use like wet brush to remove it, but I think with this silver is drying very fast. So. Jak podoba się Kusto po zmianach? So I will just reply in English if that's fine. You know, we are trying to reach a new audience here on Brawlhammer. Some English viewers maybe, or maybe you'll tune in. So the morning streams where I paint on these, like solo paint, I'm talking in English. And then Sunday streams are with my brother, we are talking in Polish. So I'm not sure what changes are you referring to, because I'm playing Custodes in Horus Heresy, so I believe they did not have any changes so far. Maybe a few tweaks here and there, but in general they stayed untouched. Sorry. In 40k though, maybe there were some changes. I guess there was something about points, right? Lately, they did some update for points. But honestly, I didn't play 40k for a long time, so not sure what's going on there. I give it a try. I give a try to new edition in the beginning. I played few games with my Necrons and Eldars. Like 3 games or so. I was super hyped for the new edition. Super hyped. I played these games and it stopped. It didn't convince me, you know. I was playing a lot in the meantime the Communda. And I felt still like Communda is something I want to continue instead. But lately I tried Horus Heresy. It was very nice. Very nice system. Nice balance. You have, you know, interesting mechanics there. These reactions. And in general, fun system to play. And I tried Age of Sigmar, the new edition, some Spearhead, some full game. Also very good experience. Let's see, maybe I'll come back to 40k one day. I think I will keep it silver. I will not, because it used to have like this silver just to be a base for gold. And in this case, I don't think it's necessary. I feel like the silver actually looks better. And I might actually change this ornament to silver, just to, you know, match these 2 places. Yeah, let's do this. And then I will apply a little bit of Agrax Airshade Wash, and it's gonna be it. So just let me try. Let me try. Do I need to have a black base or just straight silver here? Oh, I can do silver directly. Okay. There we go. A little bit here. mess up just a little bit. Let's quickly try to remove it with wet brush. Okay. So silver ornament here, and then on the other side there's one more. Let's be more careful. This color is not very different than the final highlight, I guess. I've been painting for over a week. I have learned basic technique and I am satisfied with the results. I would like to finally buy decent brushes. What do you recommend? That's a really nice question. The brush that depends what's the budget, right? So if you really think about buying good brushes, you probably cannot go wrong with Winsor and Newton. They are quite fancy though. They can get expensive. Winsor and Newton Series 7. Wait. Of course, different sizes are recommended. I have like 000, 00, 101, and 2 and 3, I think. So all the base sizes. But important to note, I try to avoid, or basically I never use them to paint metallics. I only use them to paint actual normal paints. Never use them for washes or contrasts as well. Just the regular paints. For other things, repeat please the product name, producer name. Winsor and Newton. Winsor and Newton. Let me just hold it. So maybe put it a little closer. Winsor and Newton. I think this is like a British brand, right? Series 7. Miniature finest sable, England. Yeah. So these are very nice brushes. Usually. Sometimes you might get unlucky and they will send you some crappy sable. But well, at least me personally, I didn't have an issue with them yet. I heard good opinions about different brushes that are used by our Polish studio from Poland, the Den of Imagination. They are quite popular studio, maybe one of the most popular in Poland, and they have their own like brand of brushes. They use good sable, and I heard good opinions about them, so I think they are also easier to get than these Winsor and Newton. But honestly, as you can see, I'm using like some kind of Liberger, which I don't even know what is this brand. Where is it coming from or anything? It doesn't have a sable from like natural hair from horse or anything like. It has a synthetic hair, and it's working, right? To be fair, I'm using it mostly for metallic paints, but I use them with regular paints as well. And I will admit also that I'm using a lot stuff that it's made for nail artists. So for example, you can buy like 8 or so brushes, of course synthetic brushes, for like $2. They are small. They are easy to, you know, paint and everything. They're gonna last short time, definitely short time. But you know, you will have few painting sessions with them. You can buy the new ones. And you know, if you're on a budget, then that's another solution. Okay, I think this silver is actually was a good choice. I like how it looks now. So probably one of the last things I have to do is to apply some aggressive shade in the places that I were correcting with gold. Here, like here. So let's do that. I will not highlight it anymore, it's not necessary. These are usually darker places anyway. Where was the spot here? It can look rough, that's fine. And yeah, near some nails here. There we go. And I think it's here. There we go, and here. Okay, cool. What's the hour, by the way? Almost 1 o'clock for me. So we are getting to the final point. Let's take this color. It's a metal alchemy, white alchemy. Scale 25. And I'm gonna use this just in a few spots as a base for my gems. There's not many places here to use it, so it's gonna be here in this gem on his, I don't know, his pants, underwear, I guess. Okay, there are two kind of lights here that can be treated as gems as well. Nice. And I think that's all the gems. There is no more gemstones. I can try, I guess, to apply a little, just a tip. Just to make it pop out. It's really, really bright silver. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think it's gonna be nice. Oh, now let's find the best spot for the. Hey, by the way, I should get some commission, right, from Winsor and Newton. I'm promoting the product. Come on, you know what I mean. No more free product placement. You see, I have too big of an influence. I should ask at least for some promo code or something. Okay, this looks good. Yeah. Okay, I think I found the best spot. Looks nice, looks fine. So let me get my glue. Apply quite a lot. I want it to hold tight. There we go. And let's hold it for a few seconds until it's gonna be completely dry. And we will have our first Telemon Heavy Drednought ready. Nice, very nice. Very excited about that. Okay, let's keep it like this. It's gonna take a second to actually get glued here. And in the meantime, we are gonna take. I wanted to take some moss, but I don't have super glue to glue it. You advertise GW products on the stream also. True. Maybe they can send me some free stuff, you know. But to be fair, I tend to be pretty critical towards JW, so I understand if I'm not the best target for the advertisement campaign. But I'm just honest, right? So nothing wrong with that. I love JW for many things. I love many of the products, miniatures, paints, all that stuff. I'm using it. I'm playing with it, you know. But there are some parts that I'm not that happy about, and I'm just honest about it and voiced my concerns. So I'm not the, as I said, I'm not the perfect person to glaze them up constantly. Maybe I should actually fuck. Okay, so it kind of sticked, right? I'm afraid that if I'm gonna hit it with something or it's gonna drop, it's gonna fall apart because there are some parts that are not perfectly. There we go. You see? You see? I have to find a better spot for this leg, especially, just to make it more stable. Okay, I think this is already is better. Okay. So let's find some tufts and glue them here. And let's use this piece. I don't think I will ever buy a paint from JW. The posts are fucking awful compared to drop bottles. The pots, yeah. I mean, that's the solution, right? You just replace the pot with dropper bottle. Hello, Francois. Welcome. The thing is with these dropper bottles and pots, it just takes some hours from your life to actually change them. But I like using JW colors just because I like to use color schemes that are as close as possible to the original. So it's easy for the reference. Like, okay, this artist is using this paint, this paint, this paint, this paint, and all of them are from JW. Okay, like it's easy to find. I can handle the changing of the pots to dropping bottles and just using the colors that I like the most. Okay, so let's use some tufts here. Go. I try to make them as random as possible in as random places as possible. Oh, this one's too close to the edge. these are very big bases. I think it's like 10 centimeters or so. Okay. Now let's see. Let's add some more next to oops. Next to the leg. Let's take the light one. Somewhere here. Okay, cool. Do I want this completely empty spot? Probably yes. Probably it would look better empty than with something. Okay. Here I'm gonna use moss. Probably all around these rocks I'm gonna use some moss. Not everywhere though. And this one, it's nice big chunk of light grass. Oops. And maybe somewhere here as well. Next to the rocks, maybe. There we go. I think that's enough. I don't want to overdo it. Let's see from the like a whole picture, right? I think this looks not bad. Okay, let's add this moss. So I like to use these miniatures. This product. Unfortunately, I do not have a super glue, this fluid super glue, the watery one, but I cannot have all. I just finished every super glue I had on my bases to glue the sand, so it sucks. So let's take just a little bit of this mossy. I think it's a sponge or something. Looks like sponge. So this one is going here. And then I'm gonna use this glue. And I'm gonna apply it onto the piece of paper. Let's find a piece of paper. Okay. White piece of paper, because now I have much more control where I want to put this glue. So for example, I'll take this one. I put a little bit of here under the rock. And now I'll put a tiny bit of this moss here. Okay, and it's gonna glue there. And then again, let's take this part. Let's put a tiny bit of the moss right there. Okay. Nice. And let's go to the bigger rocks here. That's the main place that the moss is hanging around. Okay, cool. Nice. Some here definitely. I need to use a little bit more glue. One more drop. You can normally I'm using just a regular super glue straight from the bottle, but this time it's just finished, so not really a possibility here. Okay. Very cool, very nice. Just let's do a little more. Maybe somewhere here, somewhere here. Just last two places. Somewhere here. Okay. And here under the rock, kind of. Just to be, need to be more patient here. Get there, get there. Come on. Okay. Oh, okay, we'll see. When I blow some air on it, now all the unnecessary pieces will disappear. Let's do it. Okay. So that would be the base. Maybe here's too much. I don't like this part. Maybe you can add some here, but in general is fine. Looks alright. So the last two things I think that I have to do are to paint the gems and to paint the runt. For the gems, I like to paint with this color. This is air calf blue clear. It's like an ink, you know. It's like an ink. It's very glossy, so for the gems, I feel like it's perfect. Instead of doing, you know, this layers and shenanigans, I just apply this. And it's gonna look okay. And then here. Okay. So some blue accents here and there. And last part, the runt. I like to use this big brush, also Winsor & Newton by the way, but it's old now. There's no tip on it, you know. It's still quite nice, but it's not the same like in the beginning. Definitely not ideal for details, but for the for the round is perfect. The round is just perfect. Wonder how many tufts it would take to cover it all so it looks like it's walking on grassland. So for this, I would not use tufts. There are just companies that are selling straight up grass, similar to the you saw the box that I was using for the moss. Instead of moss, they just put this type of grass. It's it has some specific name. I don't remember now. Like static grass, something like that. So you use the static grass. There are some appliers, or you can use just with your hand or with some tool. And you put the glue. You sprinkle the grass all over, and make a grassy base. And that's it. Nothing special, nothing complicated. I'm using here specifically tufts and a lot of like moss, because I want to imply that he's walking on some abandoned planet that is very dry. There's like very few plants growing here, so that's why I'm using these. But already done? Yep, it is just done. I will use a second layer for the rand, but you don't need to see this, guys. It's it's less interesting. So this is my finished Telemon Dreadnought. Very nice, very happy with how it looks. Simple. I can switch the guns. The guns are not ready yet though. But they are gonna be ready in their own time. But for now he has 2 fists. And this is the project. Another miniature done. So let's do it. Let's do it together, guys. Let me just switch the number. 965. Okay. Nice. So that will be it for today. Thank you so much for coming, just sticking around with me. Maybe paint it together with me, maybe assemble something, maybe just spend time. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. That's what I'm doing here. That's what I like about this, just hanging out and talking about the hobby with you guys, discussing some stuff about painting, about playing. Very nice time. I hope you have a great day, great night, wherever you are. And let's see each other on Sunday stream in the evening, because this is the last morning painting stream in this week. This Sunday I might be able to meet with you guys and with my brother. Just a regular Sunday hobby after hours stream. We're gonna talk in Polish about some new stuff, pre-orders, maybe paint something, maybe assemble something. And then 2 weeks without anything. I'm traveling. I am going to a different country, and it's a work travel, so I cannot even I cannot do anything with my hobby. So I'll come back like in mid-November time, maybe around 12-ish. We'll see about that. I'll keep you updated if anything changes on Discord. If you want to join our community, you're welcome there. And until that time, I hope you progress with some of your, pile of shame. Just paint, and enjoy playing with painted minis. Once again, have a great day, have a great night. See you guys soon.